Hello and welcome back to the channel. I made a video a little while back looking at the component cable for the GameCube, and in making that video I ran into an issue where the GameCube had stopped reading discs. If your GameCube is having trouble reading discs, you've come to the right place. If not, hopefully you find this video interesting. I was going to include this as part of that video, but decided to break it out into a separate video. Some of the context in this clip might be referring to the other video, but I wanted to post this as a reference and guide for anyone that wants to perform the same fix on their GameCube. I was mostly just following a iFixit video on the disassembly process and some of the details. I'll post the link in the description. So let's get started. I ran into an issue with my GameCube reading discs, so let me just demonstrate that. The GameCubes can run into issues, a few different issues, but one of them is with the laser strength. And this is the screen you'll get if it is not reading a disc. Just to show that it was not the disc, this was Mario Kart, which I had recently played. We'll try another game, Eternal Darkness. And same result. So I'm thinking the laser is having an issue reading discs. I've done a little bit of searching online and it looks like you can adjust the potentiometer for the laser strength. So I'm going to give that a try. First I'm going to do a little quick clean of the laser just to confirm that it is not just a dirty lens, and we'll see what we get. I have wetted a Q-tip slightly with some IPA, and I'm going to come in here and just give the lens a quick rub down here. And then I'll dry it off a little bit with the opposite side. And we'll do a quick test here with Mario Kart. And you can see we're getting the same result with the menu screen. So it looks like I'm gonna have to open it up and see what we can do. So to start off, we need to access the 4 screws on the bottom. You'll need a security bit. It's similar to the ones that are used for a lot of the game carts. And then I believe the bottom portion should lift off. And of course all the screws fall out. Let's actually take the game off there. Alright, so we have the 4 external screws. And then next up I need to do the fan assembly. The back has to come off. So there's that back panel. Probably do some cleaning while I have the unit apart. The front panel assembly. I think next up is these guys. I'll try 3.5. Yeah, 3.5 worked well. 3.5 millimeter. So now that we've got the two screws off the cooling fan assembly, that should come out and out of the way. Looks like next up are these 4 screws on the grounding. Next up, we should take the, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 screws around the outer edge. They would all be the same size. Pop out this guy. It is keyed. Give us a little more leeway here to flip the unit around. Something is still catching. Seems like, no. There we go. All right. A little bit of dust on the main board there. And it looks like we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 really small screws in here. Don't really want to set the unit down on the I'll go ahead and get these screws out and then come back. All right, now we got the bottom off. And I believe this is the potentiometer in question. So we need to give it a 1 or 2 degree turn. It's set up to a 1/4 turn at the very most. I need to double check the direction, and we'll give that a try and then reassemble and give it a test. A couple of details I wanted to add in editing. The direction of rotation is indeed counterclockwise, and it is a very slight turn. You'll probably want to have a multimeter. You can measure between these 2 points on the potentiometer. You can get the current reading. For the original GameCube model, you'll want the ohms reading across the potentiometer to be between 450 and 600 ohms. and for newer GameCubes is between 150 and 250 ohms. A lower value means that more current is allowed to flow to the laser, but you need to be careful not to turn it too low, as you can burn out the laser as well. Okay, so we're back now with a half-assembled GameCube, and I'm going to do a quick test. I'm just in handheld mode here because I don't want to mess with bringing the tripod back and forth, but let's go ahead and give it a test. And there we go.
Into that darkness peering, long I stood there, wondering, fearing, doubting. Nintendo.
So, looks like the fix has worked. So I will continue getting things hooked up. I'll reassemble the GameCube, and we'll continue on our comparison of the video quality. The GameCube is now reading discs reliably, so the fix was successful. I hope this video will be useful to some and interesting for others. The channel has recently crossed 1,000 subscribers. I really appreciate all the support and feedback. I hope to keep making interesting videos. I just wanted to say thank you for all the support and look forward to making many more videos. So that wraps it up for this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.